Hi, it's Maggie Wigger here, ELL teacher at Kennerly Elementary. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to fill out your Limburg online forms. These are the forms that you need to fill out for every one of your children every year. I know, not a lot of fun, but every year we need you to fill out these electronic forms so we can have up-to-date information. So what I'm going to have you do is, I received this email from SIS support at Limburg Schools, but you can access, it's called SIS or Student Information Systems, from the website www.limburgschools.ws. From here, I would just say go ahead and go to Kennerly. I'm going to have another video really soon that talks about all the really great things that are all over the Kennerly website, but this is a really great website to find all the information you need about Kennerly School. We're going to go ahead and you can go to Parents and SIS Portal, or you can go down here to this quick links and go down to SIS Portal. Either way, this is your SIS Portal. From here, you will need to sign in to your child SIS portal. Make sure that you are on parent and not student or staff. And then from here, you will need to put your username and your password. It's most likely your username is the email address you wrote down when you registered your child, or you typed in when you registered your child. If you do not know your password, let me know and I can help you find your password or get your password. Oops, says that I had an invalid password. Oops, forgot the S. See if that works. Okay, then we're going to click login. Okay, now what's really great is this is the SIS portal. This is a really great way to do so many cool things. So if I click on student, you could see the different children. These are my children because my children attend Limburg School. And then menu gives you so many great things. You can see their grades. You can see the lunch menu. You can make a payment to their lunch account, an online payment. There's so many really cool things in here, and I'll have another video that kind of talks more about that. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and click right here on this pink square. Now, as you can see, I have went ahead and filled out a lot of my forms, so that's why they have said completed. But what you'll do is that you'll go to edit, and then you'll read each page. Make sure that on each page you click right here saying that you have completed this form and you understand that this information to be true and accurate. Save as you go by clicking the save circle, and then you can click next to go to the next one. You can click return to list. So as you can see, you will need to fill out every one of these. So you need to make sure that you will click edit. And then, so for example, let's go ahead and click on, a lot of these just have to do with things that we do at Limburg Schools. For example, rights and responsibilities talks about what the rights are as a student and the responsibilities. The bullying policy is what we do to help prevent bullying, or what we do if there is a bullying incident that has been reported. There are so many great things here. This is all about school meals and information. I'm going to go ahead and click on this because this one is very useful for me. This talks about the Limburg school meals. Many times on these, you'll need to go ahead and click yes or no, and this little red star asterisk will tell you what you need to do. Many of these you'll need to put a parent's name and a date. But what I like about this is a really great way to get the free or reduced application. If you need a free or reduced meal application, you can click that link and then click this. And then make sure that you fill out this bottom half. I can help you do this, or I can have a copy for you. I also have some copies in other languages if that's what you need as well. So let me know how I can help you with that. I'm going to go ahead and return. I like to save just to make sure that all my information is up to date. I'm going to go ahead and return to list. I'm going to talk about a few more things. It keeps wanting me to submit my forms because I have already completed these, but I'll show you how to do that at the end. As you can see, so this is Emerson, this is one of my daughters, and this is Ellison, this is another one of my daughters. So I did have to edit and go through and fill out information for both of my daughters. One of the things that you might have questions about might be internet usage. By clicking yes, and then by clicking this, you're giving your child permission to get on the internet, which is very important. We use the internet quite a bit. Not yet. Also, one of the things you might have questions about, this page. So sometimes they do photograph children for our website or for our web page. This goes on the Lindbergh webpage. By clicking yes, you give them permission to. You will select no if you do not want Lindbergh schools to take pictures of your child. So this is for, you do not want your child's photograph, you do not want them to be included in any directory. For example, if they're in a sport activity or if they're in a directory for a band performance, you would click no if you do not want them there. You would click yes if you are okay with having their name in those kind of things. The Buzz Book is a way that families can have each other's contact information for friends or for families, for play dates, for birthday party invitations. So if you do not want your address and your number in the Buzz Book, you will need to go ahead and click no. If you do not mind, click yes. Don't forget every form you will have to click this box, and then you'll have to click save. So you will need to go through and make sure that you have filled out all of these forms. You will know they are completed because it'll say complete. So I'll show you what it looks like if it's not complete. So for example, let's say this is a physical examination. This is something you would do maybe every year for your child and then have a form. The doctor fills out a form and then gives it to the school. Let's say I forget to check this, click save. And then when I'm going back to the list, so it'll say complete. That means done. I did it correctly. Complete, 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 complete. And then notice this one is in red. That means incomplete. That means I have not completed it. So I'll just need to edit it. And I'll either need to click or it'll tell me an error that I made down here. Sometimes it shows a little error. So anyway, these forms do need to be completed. If you have any questions about any of this, or you have any questions about any of the forms, or you're not sure what they mean or what to do with them, please go ahead and send me an email. I'll be happy to help. But please, if you have time, make sure that these forms are completed for every one of your children that attends Lindbergh schools. And then when they're all completed and they all say complete, then you will just click right here that says submit forms. That means I've completed the forms and they're going to the secretary at the school, and that means the school will now have the correct information. And then it'll just say you have successfully submitted your forms, and I click OK. Okay, well, that's the end of that video. Again, these are useful forms for the school, for the secretary, for the nurse, for the teacher, for the principal. We use these forms to make sure that we have accurate information and up-to-date information. So please go through and edit these, submit them, and email me with questions. All right, thanks so much and have a great day.